try at Oblivion was the live episode, and I got a little pissy, got a little irritated. Maybe a little too irritated, but about character creation. I think it's kind of a poor job with it, what they did. But you know what? I decided to keep going with it. Keep trying. I may make this one a recorded one instead of live, or if I do live episodes, it won't be as much as some of the other games that I play. But anyway, I don't have a problem with the game, the way it looks, the way it plays, the way it feels. I just have a problem with the character creator, and I think it's shitty. With that being said, if the rest of the game is alright, then I think we can continue. And I ran around whacking some things with my hammer. I was trying with Xbox controller. It's getting dark. But I'm using the Xbox controller right now. So we're going to come into the city. It's been so long since I played this, it's all familiar and unfamiliar at the same time. I think that boat over there is some kind of pleasure barge almost. Like Java's Pleasure Palace or something. You can talk to him.
What do you want? Master Umbacano is a fine gentleman. Mad for old Aliad stuff, true, but he's got the dosh, so it's all right, ain't it?
Carrying a torch at night.
We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor and no heir. That's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried. Whatever you say.
Hail, good citizen. This humble Legion soldier is at your service. How can I help a fellow citizen of the Empire? The Emperor is dead, and so are his heirs. We're a legion without a leader. The Blades were trusted with our Lord's protection, and they failed. What are you looking for? The Imperial Palace is at the center. The 6 districts are arranged around the palace like spokes of a wheel. Starting in the northeast, moving clockwise, you have the Market, Arena, Arboretum, Temple, Talos Plaza, and Elven Gardens districts. The waterfront is south of Temple District. The Arcane University is south of the Arboretum. The Imperial Prison is north of Market District. Farewell, citizen.
Still runs and walks like a dude, though. That bothers me. Walking and running, and I think it's just terrible.
Beautiful, isn't she? The Maria Elena. Damn fine ship, with a damn fine crew. I should know. I'm her first mate. Malvulis is my name. So believe me when I tell you, we don't like it when people snoop around in our affairs. You get near that ship, and my men will run you through. Evening.
Good evening. So, have you bet on any arena matches lately?
No way. Bye.
Greetings, Redguard.
Good evening.
What's going on with you?
Ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago. Nasty little beasts.
Horrible things. I hear that the High Elves trained them. I can't imagine it.
Goodbye.
Oh, hey, sweet lady of Wayrest. Oh, hey. I ain't got nothing to say to you, Fancy Pants. So why don't you mind your own business, eh?
Well, what have we? I ain't got nothing to say to you, Fancy Pants. So why don't you mind your own business, huh?
There once was a hardy young lad of the sea, a red god of courage and honor was he. Sail on, my Cyrus, sail on.
I'm not sure. There used to be a place in town you could store your stuff.
What is it, citizen?
Take it? Wait. I don't have any repair hammers. Alright. This is the wharf. Temple of One.
You have my ear,
Citizens
citizen.
led a boycott of imperial goods in the land
Well,
of
it's
the
nighttime. There ain't going to be any shops open, I don't think.
Be seeing you.
You have my ear, citizen.
Alex Plaza District.
Speak.
You have my ear, citizen.
Should we pay it? Huh? Lock. Enough lockpicks. Looked out on picking up that shovel, but you watch, I'm going to have to use it for something. I don't remember ever having to dig for anything, but that doesn't mean they didn't have. Okay, the lighting is really good. Is really good. But I want to look at, I know the character sheets have changed. Race Imperial, Birth Son the Lord, Class the Barbarian, Level 1. Okay. Attributes: Strength, Intelligence, Willpower, Agility, or it's major skills: Armor, Athletics, Blade. Blade weapons are more durable. Blunt. You have no particular perk. Apprentice. Your power attacks deal more damage, and blunt weapons are more durable. Okay. Hand to hand. Light armor. Minor skills. Heavy armor is actually higher than light armor. I can use heavy armor. Still no boots. So we're going to have to leave the fur boots on her. Alright, so I paused the recording and let the sun come up a little bit so we can see this during the daylight.
You have my ear, citizen.
Exploring around.
Oh,
Hello. Hail, good citizen.
Green
How can I be of service?
away. I need to mark it. I think that's where that spot is. Mushrooms. But I think that's where that spot is. Where you can store your stuff. The arena
You
district.
have my ear, citizen.
Oh, these mushrooms. Getting sidetracked here. I'm looking for the storage.
Hello.
At least in the original game. Who knows? Maybe they put a bank in here. Just going after all these mushrooms. What's this? This is City Isle. We don't want City Isle. The South Watchtower.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
Temple District. Market District. That's where I want to go. Oh. Okay. A little fast travel. All right.
Oh, have pity, sir.
Goblins around here not long ago.
Probably trying to enhance
She likes
her
jumping
ability.
off things, getting up at because she's
Take
intelligent.
care. Goodbye.
I'd
rather say the same.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Still teach a bit about
Nothing
Okay.
I'd like to talk about.
He's been teaching
care.
it since before
Bye.
the Levitation Act.
What do we got here?
How about that?
First
What's the news from
edition.
the other parts of Tamriel?
The Copious Coin Purse. What is this? Is this a loading screen? What is this?
Welcome to the Copious Coin Purse. What kind of deal can I make for you today? Blasted thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him. He's a slippery one, though. The beggars are his eyes and ears. I have the best prices in town. Why? I'm smart, and you're smart. We know the right people. We get the best deals.
Right. Bartering.
Go ahead.
See if I can get this.
Please. I'm embarrassed, but thank you. That's enough.
Sure what's going on here.
I doubt it. Ugh, that's foul.
I have no idea what I was doing there.
Let's do business.
Alright, so weapons. Need to keep that in case my weapons break. Or I guess it ain't worth nothing.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
For a payment. Well, I don't have much to sell back, do I? Or sell. Not sure. Do you have any repair hammers? Which gold do I have?
An excellent deal.
Not sure what is for crafting and what isn't. I don't remember.
That's a good deal.
Well, I'm going to be collecting more stuff,
A
so
fine transaction.
get some money.
A good price for a good customer.
Keep the soul gem.
You got a great deal there.
Come back and see me again.
Goodbye. Please come again.
All right. I got to repair something. Great chance at time. Okay. So all my stuff is repaired. I got one repair hammer left. So, but I still got to find that spot I'm thinking of where you used to be able to store stuff.
I'm listening.
Where's she going?
Greetings, Lord.
They say that when you murder someone,
I was trying to use the controller.
What's this about?
So I've heard.
what's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
It's a nice store.
Nothing
At
I'd
least
like
for
to talk
alchemists.
I've heard others say the same.
Be seeing you.
Farewell.
Dude, remembering now. It used to be in here, that tree stump. The hollowed out tree stump. You could keep stuff in there.
We've had sightings, you see. The Daedra.
I see.
Do you know Mandil? I hear he's good with locks.
Rumor has it that he'll teach others to pick locks.
Goodbye.
Can't put anything in there? RS. Neat. Ah, there we go. The gold gem. Get the repair hammer. Put 6 torches in there for now. Hold the key. Oh, mortar. Thought I had one of those. Elvis mortar and pestle. There it is. All right. So we're going to go. Where is restore health? Another restore health. A lot of restore fatigue. Whoop. All right. Go apple. Look for more restore fatigue. Cheese wheel. Why filters? Restore health. Restore fatigue. Cheese wheel and tomato. Alright, you resist disease. Garlic. Restore agility. Is that all I can make? Some of the stuff I'll sell, I think, later. Potion 25. Alright, so I've loaded into the tree stump. I think we need to find an alchemist. And elegance.
It's you. Hi. The King and Queen is a nice place.
Don't be the last to read today's Black Horse Courier.
Ooh. Feed. I'm remembering some of the stuff now. Craig. Where is it? Copious coin purse. First edition. Discount spells. Divine elegance. Gotta be some Mystic Emporium slash Good Craft. Is that it?
I have everything for the budding alchemist under one roof. Far more than Thorinir would ever have, despite his horrid business ethics. That guy is going to run me out of business soon. His prices are so low, I don't know how he does it. I think he's up to something. If you're interested, you should head over to Jensine's Good as New merchandise. She heads up a committee that's trying to investigate him. I can't help you if you don't show me what you're talking about.
Like I better go get my Nern root.
Also, try my friend Ogier Georic, the main ingredient here in the district. Good day.
Better go pick up the Nern root.
It's you. Bofil from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Ailes. Probably trying to enhance her weird machine.
All right.
I have everything for the budding alchemist under one roof. That root seems to have strange properties, the likes of which I've yet to see duplicated in other flora of its ilk. I believe that Sindarian in Skingrad could serve your inquiry better, as his area of expertise centers around things of this nature. Be seeing you. Greetings, Arco.
Journal quest. Deliver the amulet. We're not ready to do that yet. Seeking your roots.
What?
Friendly competition.
Ran into some goblins.
Have you ever spoken with Arnado at the best defense?
He's as good as you'll find in the city when it comes to heavy armor.
Goodbye.
Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier.
Where's the best defense? She needs boots. No. One thing about this game, man, you can spend hours pilfering stuff. button. Got the button.
Well met.
Get your Black Horse courier here.
Silver nugget. Some money.
Hello there.
I can't make up my mind about the prophet in
Complaint
Anvil.
about a merchant.
Is he truly a holy?
Here's the best defense. See if we can get her some boots.
I'm Bernardo. I handle the heavy armor at the best defense. I'm also an advanced trainer in heavy armor, so I know what I'm talking about. May I
Bartering.
interest you in some of my fine wares?
Want some iron boots. Iron helmet. Do I have enough gold for that? I think I do. Not for 3 of them, though. Got 23 left.
Another satisfied customer.
What about some repairs here?
For the right price, I can make anything good as new. Bye.
Did I just lose my boots? Oh no, they're still there. Okay, iron boots. Iron helmet. Rusty iron cuirass. Rusty iron greaves. I don't have enough gold for the gloves. See if I can sell a few things.
What can I do for you? I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Nugget. I think I got enough for God. See. Iron greaves, which I already got. Iron helmet. There's no iron gloves.
Thank you for your business. You want light armor? Pah! Why wear fluffy flutter when you can wear real armor? But if you must have light armor, talk to Morrow Rufus, idiot. I have friends visiting soon, so I told them to stay at the King and Queen Tavern. You too.
The best defense, that's me, Morrow Rufus. Light armor, the very best. Let's do business.
No gloves either. No gauntlets other than fur. Well,
Take care.
all right. All right, so let's go find this person we need to talk to.
Isn't the
What's
Gilded
the news
Carafe
from
a
the other
nice shop?
parts of Tamriel?
I've browsed
I
Claudette's
understand
shop, but I
Daedra
haven't spent
worship
a
has
lot of
become
time
increasingly
Go
prevalent
on.
in the Somerset Isles. Take care.
Yes.
That's where we need to go.
Feel free to browse, friend. It's nice to see a new shopper. I was afraid I lost any hope of new business ever since Thorinir opened up.
What has she got? Waiting,
Can I
bartering.
interest you in some of my wares?
Copper. Oh, he's got. Yeah.
Everyone comes to the big city to buy and sell. Why not? More stores, better selection, better prices. Samuel Bantian used to be able to pick any lock in the city. He's settled down now, though. So, Claudette sent you, huh? Well then, she usually sizes up people well, so you may be just what we're looking for. I'm the chairperson for the Society of Concerned Merchants. We formed this group a while back to keep a nice, fair economic balance in town. Not every store is a member, but we're slowly trying to convince them to join. Everything was fine until Thorinir opened his shop nearby. Selling all sorts of merchandise, he undercuts prices like you wouldn't believe. He doesn't always sell what we sell, but it is still a problem. People who buy tend to want to spend their money there. That leaves none for us. It's getting so bad a few of us may have to close up shop. He outright refuses to join the society or even discuss the matter. We are convinced he's up to no good. What we need is for you to case his establishment and figure out where he gets his inventory. Find some proof of his wrongdoing and let us know. We cannot do it ourselves, as he recognizes all of us. The job pays a fair bounty in gold when he is brought to justice. His inventory must be stolen. It has to be. He prices less than it costs to make some of those things. Go see for yourself. Thanks again for your help. We had no other place to turn.
How are you today?
Great.
Good to hear.
Be seeing you.
Hello.
Have you ever met anyone who barters?
What kind of deal can I make for you today? What about my inventory? Well, that would be a trade secret. I can't divulge how I pass the great savings on to you, now can I? Just like a baker not revealing his best recipes, I must keep my sources anonymous, or every merchant in town would use them. Suffice to say, they are quite reliable and low cost. That way, you walk out with a full coin purse. Goodbye.
Good to see you.
Can you think of any place better to buy books than First Edition?
It's the only place to go for books.
I see. So I've heard.
There were lights spotted at Sundercliff Walk.
Questions?
What's new with you?
I hear the legions have been recalled from
How
Fort
goes it?
Swamp Moth and Black Marsh. You and many of you are
I've been
going
better.
slaves. Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
I've heard many
They
tales
say syndicates of...
Alright, just waiting for his shop to close so we can follow him. Alright, so he came out and we're following him. Not very inconspicuous about it.
All visitors to the Imperial Palace are asked to keep their voices down, especially if the council is in session.
Where here in Nurnroot somewhere?
Anytime now.
What's going on with you?
I saw some mud crabs by the water recently. I steered clear of them.
Well, at least they're slow and not too bright. Their pincers are sharp, though.
See you.
You too.
Can't remember if he actually got to stay out of his sight or not.
It's you. Hi.
I shopped at Three Brothers a couple of days ago. Not sure which one I talked to, though.
All three of them are nice folks.
We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor and no heir. That's never happened before. I suppose we should all be worried.
Now, do I level or...
So I've heard.
Safe travels.
Bye.
So I've heard.
Greetings, Imperial.
Jump. How do you level up? Okay. Gotta be something here. Ah, okay. So I'm gonna have to find a bed. I'm gonna have to find a bed to level up.
No air.
Hi. If I don't have what you need, try Claudette Perrick at the Gilded Carafe. That's right here in the Market District. How interesting. I've heard of these glowing roots, but never had the fortune of seeing one. Unfortunately, I know nothing about them. You want to speak to Sindarian of Skingrad. He's an alchemist over there who specializes in unusual plants, fungi, and roots. Jensine is running the show. She will get in but good. Be seeing you.
So I've heard.
If I had a question about
finally
heavy
going.
armor, I'd probably ask Varnado at the best defense.
He'll train you in how to use heavy armor, if you can pay for his time.
I've heard others say the same.
Take care. How goes it?
Going better to just get where he's going. Walks like a dude, man.
Hail.
He doing my stump here. How do you sneak? I told him to move earlier by talking to the one he was standing to.
Agarmir?
Shh! Not so loud. How many times have I told you that?
Sorry. I'm not used to this kind of meeting. It always makes me nervous.
Well, just shut up and listen to me. The next shipment will be sooner than I expected. Just have the money ready.
Same assortment of things? I mean, I have enough clothing for now.
You take what I get. I get notice at the last second, and I have to jump on it. No time to be picky about it.
Well, that society is putting more pressure on me. So maybe we better cut back for a while.
You cut back now, and I'm going to take my business elsewhere. Or maybe pay a visit to that Jensine and tell her about your little scheme.
Fine. You made your point. Contact me when you have the items, and we'll meet again.
Don't worry. It'll be very soon. Now get out of here.
They don't notice me. Just never mind me.
I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
Okay. Yeah. You need to go find an inn. Marketplace. Level up. If she's got enough money, she may not have enough money. Mission. Copious coin purse. He needs a place to sleep. Merchant's Inn. Now, let's see if I can zoom in first person and make that a little easier and use the mouse. Oh. Okay. I don't remember if can't remember if you get points for reading books or not. Alright, so it's let's rest a full 24 hours. She's tired. You've ascended to level 2. Alright, I have 12 virtues left. Let's see. I don't understand this virtue stuff. I don't remember this. Speed. Two virtues left. Alright, so now I think I gotta go over to Dude's house. Gotta earn some money. I don't think she's got hardly any left. Alright, so he shouldn't be there. Huh. I guess we're going to have to wait for him to leave. Alright, still checking on... Alright, it's barred from the inside. Alright, still waiting for this dude to leave. His neighbor left. I'm still waiting for this dude to leave so I can break into his house and snoop. Increasing my acrobatics. This isn't inconspicuous at all. It's a good place for a workout right here. Alright, so I have it on good authority. They left this house, and the authority was it's after 4 o'clock, and there he goes. There's a couple guards going by. I'll wait till they get out of sight a little bit. Save it. Listen to the dogs bark. How many I got left, man? 17. Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake. 8 goddamn locks. Got it. Right. You got an iron helmet. I don't need that. Be looking around here. You friggin' mess with the lockpick. I don't want to read through all that shit. You know, there's probably a lot of lore stuff in there, but they do it. Guess I'm gonna have to pick this lock. Oh, 2 lock picks left. There's this quest. I have to wait until he opens. Two lockpicks. Made it with 2 lockpicks.
Go take your break.
It's about time.
All's quiet, eh? Times like this, I think the thieves are all away on holiday. Had something of a false alarm earlier.
Good to see you.
Irene Metric moves with such grace.
Good evening. Hello.
Good evening.
What is it now?
Hello again. Welcome back. I can't believe what I'm seeing in this book. I'm mortified. To think these things here were once on the bodies of the recently deceased. It's just too horrible to comprehend. I don't even know what to say. I guess an apology is not enough. What can I do? Yes, that's the least I can do. First and foremost, I will never meet with him again. I can promise you that. Secondly, I remember him mentioning a place he had to be this very day. Yes. That's right. He said that he wouldn't be able to do anything else as he had something important to do. You don't think he would dig up another... Oh, no. He wouldn't. But I guess he has been. Oh, my. What have I done? Yes, you do that. And in the meantime, I'll decide what to do with all of these ill-gotten things. I'm so sorry. I don't even want to look at it for another moment. I hope everyone can forgive me for not doing a better job checking up on my sources. I hope you can forgive me. I had no idea.
All right. Too bad it's not stainless.
I had a feeling you'd catch on sooner or later. That's why I had this trap prepared for you. If you'll notice, the grave is already dug. This time, it wasn't to take something away from the graveyard. It was to add something. I'm afraid all I can offer you is an unmarked grave. I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. Die, cur!
Gold. Iron boots. It's not rusty. Gauntlets. Iron greaves. Iron helmet. None of it's rusty. Whatever. I'm curious. Iron gauntlet. Greaves. No. Alright, so she's in good iron stuff now. Defacer. Dark shirt, gold. No, we're not there to rob graves, so I guess we can get out of here. Where to go? grave site for. Okay. Hopefully I don't have to wait till business hours to turn this quest in.
Oh.
Hello, my friend. Were you able to stop Agarmir? Then we can at last rest. I feared had he somehow bested you, I'd be next. It is fortunate that your skills exceeded his. I have come to some decisions. I intend to donate all of the money I have made, as well as what is left of these stolen items, to the temple. I also want you to know that I had a long discussion with Jensine, and I have decided to join the society. I realize you risked your life to give me a chance, and Thorinir never forgets things like that. Accept this ring as a humble reward. It's the least I can do to say thank you. Now, don't be a stranger. The copious coin purse is still in business. I have disposed of all of my ill-gotten merchandise and replaced it with more expensive but carefully obtained items. You've shown me mercy. I won't forget that. Thank you.
All right. Got a ring. Resist fire on self, resist frost on self. Okay. Now she's going to have to wait for places to open. What is this? That's a dagger. She's Warhammer. She's Warhammer all the way. That'll sell good though. Alright, so I guess next need to go to Jensine for the reward.
Well met.
How are you today?
Where is she?
You seem in good spirits. Do you have good news?
How are you?
Well met.
Where?
Hello there.
I have been anxiously awaiting your
What's
return.
wrong with her mouth?
I am pleased that Thorinir has decided to donate his inventory to the temple. At least he is trying to make amends. The very thought of what Agarmir was doing sickens me. I hope those poor souls rest in peace now that this is over. Well done! This shovel will certainly confirm Agarmir's crimes. Along with the manifest, it should prove useful to the City Watch. In your absence, Thorinir visited, and we spoke at length about his role in this scheme. I believe him when he says he didn't know Agarmir's sources. He told me of his intentions to donate all of the money and inventory to the local temple. He also agreed to buy and sell merchandise at fair prices. Last but not least, he's officially joined the society. I am taken aback by his honest intentions. In return, the society has decided not to press charges. His name will be absconded from the records of this crime. Now, I'm sure you are waiting to hear about your reward. The society thanks you for everything you have done. Please, take this gold. Many thanks on behalf of all of us. I'm mature enough to admit I was mistaken about Thorinair. He's a welcome member of our group in the Market District. Wow, Palinaria is a tough negotiator. Hard to get her prices down. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
How much gold did he get from this quest? He has 125 now, plus some stuff to sell. Is there beds in here?
You've got my ear. Let's
is
hear
it?
What goes around Jensen's?
I saw a mud
It's
crab a
amazing what
couple of
people
days
would
ago.
get rid of.
Ugly little animals.
Jensen's isn't bad.
Nasty creatures,
Especially
but I
if you
hear
need to
the
make a
meat
quick
is rather
couple of
tasty.
septims.
Good.
Not leveling up.
Travels.
Farewell.
Be seeing
Good to see you.
It is a privilege to see
All
you
right.
again.
I'm gonna pause the recording here, and I'm gonna figure out where to go from here. I still after resting overnight, selling stuff, repairing armor. We are going to go to this. This quest here, and then we'll go to deliver the amulet. We have no horse. I was watching Levisto play earlier. He's already got a horse. I have no horse. So we're hoofing it. We gotta watch her run like a dude. Oh, look at those flames. It's pretty good. Good view. Game is beautiful. They did a great job with the graphics and aesthetics of the game. I will give them that. It's another bandit. No, but it's an inn. Who's this?
I'm listening. Please, go ahead. You know, stranger, there comes a time in every man's life when he has to admit that he's lost the fight. Well, I've fought and I've lost. Who did I lose to? Who is my great enemy?
Age.
Oh, don't laugh. It's a bunch of damn fish. Go on and wait. Help? Oh, well then. I'm a fisherman. Or at least I was. Until one of those slaughterfish damn near took my leg off. I was collecting their scales, see? I had a contract with this young alchemist. You wouldn't believe what he was paying for those scales. Then, last month, one of the bastards got a hold of my leg. Took me right out of the business. But this alchemist, he needs the scales right away. The alchemist was paying so much for the scales that I'm close to having enough saved so that I can retire. But now I can't get out there to the lake. Not with this leg. I only needed 12 more scales. Can you believe it? I was so close. I've picked up a few things in my travel. If you head out there and bring me back the 12 scales that I need, I can make it worth your time. Help an old fisherman out, won't you?
Okay, sure. Alright. Skin grad. That's where we need to go. What's that? Not taking in the science. There's an urn root. I was supposed to be trying to play with a controller, but I ended up... Oh! What the hell? And it... I don't have anything I need on him. But crap, I'll take the meat. Okay. Well, it's a good looking remake. Well, I had a shield. Fill it. I still got this outfit. What happened to her pants?
I've heard others say the same.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
How are you?
Take care.
What? Nibene is bordered on north and east by rugged mountains, and to the south by marshes and rainforests.
How do you do?
You?
What's new with you?
The skooma trade is making a lot of money for the tribes and elsewhere, and a lot of that is going to the Renridra Kryn.
That skooma trade is bad business, and the Renridra Kryn are just a bunch of
Blackwood isn't so
thugs.
bad once you get used to the flies, and being lost all the time, and the zombies and the will-o'-the-wisps. Be
How do you
seeing
do?
you.
Yes? Have you ever met anyone who got rich betting on the arena? Didn't think so. Good day.
There's a wolf. Oh. Wait. This is something else. I mean, it looks really good. Alright, so we made it to Skingrod to talk to the dude about the Nern route. Had to fight a couple wolves on the way, nothing big.
How are you?
Okay. You?
Not bad.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
There are foul tidings from Skyrim.
Foul tidings. Skyrim.
What brings you? So, you've brought something for me to examine. Yes, this is a genuine Nernroot sample. Very nice quality, in fact. That gives me an idea. Since you already know what they look like, do you feel up to a bit of a collecting expedition? Excellent. But before you go, you're going to need to learn a bit more about Nernroot. Otherwise, you may walk in circles and never find any. A few years ago, an adventurer not unlike yourself sold me a musty old tome containing alchemical formulas. Most of them were worthless. But one of the moldy pages contained a recipe for a potion known as an elixir of exploration, a sort of ultimate dungeon delver's brew. The formula looked sound, except it required an extremely rare ingredient. Yes, you guessed it, the Nernroot. I put the book aside because, frankly, I had so many other delicate experiments going on that I just didn't have the time to go plant hunting. Now that you're here, that changes things. The Elixir of Exploration is a multi-purpose potion that was obviously created with the dungeon explorer in mind. The formula describes many magnitudes of the brew. If you're interested, I wrote a short missive about it for the Imperial Alchemy Symposium. You bring me 10 samples of Nernroot, and I'll make the elixir available to you at a huge discount, as well as give you one for free. The best place for you to start would be Shade Leaf Copse, which is a part of the Great Forest northeast of here. Good luck, and hurry back with more of the Nernroot.
Well, hopefully eating them like I did trying to find trying to use it to brew with didn't affect how many you can get.
Today's your lucky day, so let's hear it.
Don't be shy. Join us, and do well by doing good. If you're looking to join up, you should speak with Velena Daunton in Coral, Azan in Anvil, or Burj Grokash in Cheydinhall. If you're interested, see Velena Daunton in Coral, or Azan in Anvil, or Burj Grokash in Cheydinhall.
What's wrong with you?
I hear that the Nords of Skyrim have been warring with the Redoran of Morrowind.
Me children are starving. Please help. I can see you are a kind soul, gentle lady. Thank you, kind lady. Blessings of Akatosh upon ye.
I'm not exploring around here yet. Need to go to Coral, Wayne and Priory near Coral. Alright. So we arrived where we needed to deliver the amulet, but it's nighttime. We did some quick traveling to get over here. Wayne and Priory. Pick up some of these mushrooms. I'm going to figure out how to make good potions eventually. Don't know how often I will play this, but it's my initial negative reaction to things during my live stream. I have the playing that I've done throughout this video and stuff has slowly worked my way around to wanting to keep it and play it, so they may not be doing official mod support, but it was pointed out to me on X.
Yes? Can I help you?
But it was pointed out to me on X that there are mods already. So I am sure there's going to be body mods and animation mods to help them look like women when they're running. For the guys, I think the running animation is fine. But for the women, there's a distinct difference between the way body type 1s in this game and body type 2s run. And there'll probably be some physics added, I'm sure, in the future. But right now, the game is it's going to be the last I say on it. The game is beautiful. The environments are fantastic. They're wonderful. The gameplay has been smooth. I run a 4090 RTX. I've got full-on DLSS for quality and ultra graphics all the way across the board, and I've had very little performance issues. There's been some frame drops in some areas where there's been a lot of greenery and trees. Other than that, I haven't had any issues. Anyway, let's continue.
He's upstairs. Go ahead.
Well, that's awful nice. They're going to let me speak to him at night. Be on the other side. The way she walks like a dude, that irks me. It's just something I'm putting up with for right now.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want? Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death? You'd better explain yourself. Now. You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it. By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death? As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings. The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the lords of the demonic world of Oblivion. The Emperor's words, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion. But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers. I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the imperial city. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of. I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives. His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Look at all the stuff.
Yes, Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades. We serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline. Talos is our patron. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard. The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Than's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity. The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government. The coronation of each new emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries. One of the youngest Blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard. It will be safest here with me. When you return with Martin, we will figure out our next move. He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here. I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Well, since she's barbarian, I can get back in leather. Steel arrow, steel bow, steel claymore, steel war axe. It's like I'll be giving up her hammer. Let me go ahead and go with No, we'll stick with the iron. Not much. Helmet. We need to find a bed for her to rest in now. She can rest in one of these. Nope. Ah. She's tired. She'll go for 9 hours. All right. Whoop. Stables around here. Merchants over here. So I'll pick all that stuff and... Oh, there's horses.
Well met. I'm the shepherd here. Eranor's the name, and this is Waynon Priory. Well, I normally stay out of the affairs of the great folk that come through Waynon Priory to see Master Joffrey. But go ahead and take this hammer. You might have use of it, and I have others. Not much call for smith work around here in any case. Well, we both have better things to do than stand here all day exchanging idle gossip. Good day to you now.
Okay, you try to give me a hammer. Explore around here a little. You can sleep in that bed too, but you can't put anything in them cupboards. Alright, so let's see if I can find a merchant and sell stuff.
Oh, hello.
Mark athletics or acrobatics. Game does look great. Ooh. Wolf just killed this bandit. Okay, well, take his lockpick. I'm looking for an entrance into this place.
Can you spare a coin? Spare a coin? I can see you are a kind soul, gentle lady. Thank you, kind lady. He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down. Blessings of Julianos upon ye.
And these buildings look like classic.
Yes. What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of Imperial goods in the land of the Altmer.
The Altmer have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
You know, I'm losing my train of thought. There's a fire shield. There's got to be merchants around here. A market. What's this? Fire and steel. Okay.
Writers Guild?
Have you heard the odd noises coming from Hugo Bennett?
Alright. So we went and sold the stuff. We got a horse from Friar Mabel, or whatever his name was. We sold stuff, got gold now. Got a little bit of gold. What is it called? Prior Marlborough's antlers. So we got a horse. I got a fine warhammer, iron warhammer. It actually did a little bit more damage than that steel claymore. So we're off. Pillaged mine. Let's see what's in here. Lock picking. Whining. They open a door. Lockpick. Here I am running out of them. Yep. Save here. Lockpick. Take it. Village. It's like longest. Mud crab? Yep. Last lockpick. You've run out of lockpicks. God dang. I suck at lockpicking. I'm going to have to find a mod that makes that shit easier. I hate lockpicking. It's this way, huh? Lockpick. Up there, try that chest again. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, Is that it? That's it to this mine? Okay. I'm not lockpicks. Can I break it? Oh, I'm getting. What's in that one? Get out of here. Looks like we are done in here. Oh, knock it off. Here. Wait a door. Think of them. Oh. Oh, good. Take that lockpick. I'm not going to that. Seems like there's more to this. What? Who's in? Blacksmith apron. Do you get anything out of that? Is there any kind of bonus? Don't have no lockpicks. So I'm done in here. On the way out. This way. Oh. Into here. Find my way out. What? Yeah. All right, we're going to go ahead and save it here. Oh, crap. Anyway, I'll go ahead and save it here. We'll call this an episode 2. Anyway, all right, go ahead and call it episode 2. Trying to press forward with it, even though I don't really care for the character creation. I'm trying to look past that. Now it's fun. So I'm having fun with it. There's a lot of nostalgia with it and everything still. I think for the most part they did capture some Skyrim and Oblivion feel. They didn't just toss it aside and create something wholly new. I think it delves more into remake than remaster. Anyway, thanks for joining in. Thanks for stopping by. Good to yourself. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you next one.